A majority of Americans think Confederate monuments should be preserved in public spaces, according to a Reuters Ipsos opinion poll, a view that is at odds with efforts in many cities to remove them. The 18 to 21 August poll found that 54% of adults said Confederate monuments should remain in all public spaces, while 27% said they should be removed from all public spaces. Another 19% said they don't know. Charlottesville mayor opposes Robert E. Lee statue, a lightning rod for terrorism. Read more. Responses to the poll were sharply split along racial and party lines, however, with whites and Republicans largely supportive of preservation. Democrats and minorities were more likely to support removal. Cities across the United States are debating what to do with hundreds of statues, plaques, and other monuments to the slave-holding Confederacy. Some monuments already have been removed this year in cities like New Orleans and Baltimore. The poll also found that the public was almost evenly divided over the deadly Unite the Right rally that was called to protest the removal of a statue of Confederate Gen. Robert E. Lee in Charlottesville, Virginia. The rally was organized by white nationalists and drew members of the Ku Klux Klan, neo-Nazis and white supremacists, as well as left-leaning counter-protesters. It quickly erupted into violence, and a 32-year-old woman was killed after a car plowed into a crowd of counter-protesters. The man who police say was driving the car was described by a former teacher as having been infatuated with Nazi ideology. There were people among both camps who came carrying sticks and shields. Trump later blamed both sides for the conflict. "You had a group on one side that was bad," he said, "and you had a group on the other side that was also very violent."